the last time we talked about the Labour Party in the UK, Jeremy Corbyn was just basically was suspended from the Labour Party. Following that, he was actually reinstated as a Labour MP by the NEC Council, by the National Executive Committee. However, his reinstatement didn't come without much fuss because following his reinstatement, the next day, KEIR STARMER, the party leader, sent out a tweet that basically said that, I mean, it was a long message, but it was basically was saying that he was disappointed with the decision, and he was not going to. He basically removed what they call a whip from Jeremy Corbyn. Removing the whip basically means that Jeremy Corbyn technically is still a member of the Labour Party, but he cannot sit as a member of the parliamentary Labour Party. So, which is a very odd situation. So he had the whip removed. And then after that, following that, I think Jeremy Corbyn is finally realizing that maybe he should stand up to these people. His lawyers contacted the Labour Party, and they gave them a written notice saying that they will take legal action, and they are having the situation under the review. Then Keir Starmer came out and he said that Jeremy Corbyn his suspension is for 3 months. His suspension from the parliamentary party, so him having the whip removed, is going to be for 3 months, and during this time he's going to have him under close watch or whatever, and his actions during this time also plays into the final decision, which is extremely disappointing. So I just wanted to give the latest updates, and now let's get into the analysis. Basically, Keir Starmer has shown himself to be a completely spineless and feckless individual and a leader. Because it's clear that basically he suspended Corbyn because he panicked and because he saw a backlash from the certain Jewish group, not all Jewish groups, certain Jewish group that seem to have extremely close relations with Israeli lobby in the UK. So he saw the backlash from them. He quickly suspended Corbyn. Then he saw the sudden backlash from the left of the party, and he saw it was crazy. The tweets and the YouTube watches for the left-wing commentators was significantly higher than usual. People, and you had all these Labour local councils passing motions against the leadership, saying that the leadership, the General Secretary David Evans and Keir Starmer should resign. So he saw that backlash. So clearly, his team was involved in the negotiations that led to reinstatement of Jeremy Corbyn. It's the idea that he was definitely, his team was involved in the reinstatement as well. Then again, there was a backlash by the other wing of the party, the more pro-Israeli side, I would say. And then again, he basically, because he's a spineless, then again he suspended Corbyn. He had the whip removed, and now on last Wednesday, he should have actually, there is this procedure that he should answer questions from the backbenchers, then the members of the parliament that are not part of the shadow cabinet. And he suddenly came up with the excuse of, I had a schedule conflict and I had to be somewhere else, which the MPs, the backbenchers, were very angry about. So he backed away from any questioning, and all the mainstream media is basically sort of standing up for him and saying, he has no choice. He's stuck between two factions. But, this is a war he basically caused. So this is a factional war that he caused through, not even through his own, basically, he's not even a Thatcher type figure that he starts a fight to win it. He's just such a spineless, feckless individual that he's just causing these factionalism. And the sad news is, I think at least for the next year or so, this thing is going to continue. I mean, next year is the very lucky one. Some some Labour MPs, some Labour activists are now even considering a leadership challenge to him from the left-wing side. To be honest, I doubt it's going to work at this moment because this is still very early on in his leadership. And yeah, I think Labour Party is going to be, is going to be in turmoil for the next year at least. I hope Jeremy Corbyn's side, the left-wing side, comes on top, but right now it doesn't seem very good. It doesn't seem very likely, but hopefully we'll see. But that's the latest update on the Labour Party civil war, the ongoing conflict. And I think there should be a video on my left, so it explains more about the Labour Party and all that. If you click on that, you might find that interesting too. So if you like this video, if you like news about these type of things, like and subscribe. And we definitely cover more news about the Labour Party and Jeremy Corbyn and all that.